What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray, back with another football update. Today, we're talking about the top 25 list. I'm going to tell y'all who's the top 25 as of today, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. But before I go any further, man, if you like college football, if you like sports in general, please subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the notification bell. Notification bell allows you to know every time I drop a video. Also, like the video as well. It's free to like. So please like the video. It helps out a ton. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the top 25. And I'm going to come back with my opinions on this. Man! So, as you look at it right now, 25 is Fresno State Bulldogs. Shout out to Fresno State. They always seem to have a pretty good squad. I know when I was younger, Fresno State was a really good team, about an hour and a half from Sacramento, California. Louisiana Ragin Cajuns 7-1, the SMU Mustangs 7-1, NC State Wolfpack 6-2, the Penn State Nittany Lions 5-3. They had a big drop from being top 10 team a few weeks ago. Coastal Carolina, all right. South Carolina stand up, man. Coastal Carolina 7-1. That loss to App State really hurt them. They was a top 15 team before that loss. The Houston Cougars 7-1. Number 20. Number 19. Iowa Hawkeyes 6-2. Saw that game. They played against, I think, was it? I don't even want to say who they played. I think it was Nebraska, but I'm not 100% sure. But they got beat down. Kentucky Wildcats 6-2. My Gamecocks took an L for them. They are a top 25 team. BYU Cougars 7-2. The UTSA Roadrunners 8-0. Ole Miss Rebels 6-2. The Baylor Bears 7-1. The Texas A&M Aggies 6-2. They put a smackdown on my Gamecocks. Auburn Tigers number 12 with 6-2. We got to play them boys next week. Oklahoma State Cowboys 7-1. So here's the top 10 teams. Wake Forest Demon Deacons 8-0. Can Wake Forest win the ACC and go to the playoffs? They can. The Michigan Wolverines 7-1. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish 7-1. Oregon Ducks 7-1. The Ohio State Buckeyes 7-1. Number 5, the Michigan State Spartans 8-0. Oklahoma Sooners 9-0. The Alabama Crimson Tide 7-1. The Cincinnati Bearcats 8-0, and the Georgia Bulldogs is number 1. So Cincinnati, if they win out, they go into the playoffs. So, here's a few things that I'm looking at right now before I go any further, before I get back on screen. Number 1, Georgia is in, but they still may be in if they lose to Alabama. So, I think Georgia's a lock. I think Cincinnati has to win out. They get a loss. Them being in the conference. What conference is Cincinnati in? The American? I think they're in the American. If they lose, I don't think that the committee is going to allow them to be back there. Alabama, like I said, Alabama beats Georgia. They're in the playoffs because they lost to a Texas A&M, which is number 13. They was an unranked team when they lost to them, but now they're a top 10 team, so that's a credible loss, if you may say so myself. Michigan State, man, they may hold out. I don't like Notre Dame at number 8. It seems like Notre Dame always stay within the top 10, even though they don't play anybody. That's what it seems like, But Wake Forest Demon Deacons, man, they're number 10, man. Shout out to them Deacon Demons, man. Wake Forest, man, putting a smackdown on the Clemson Tigers and everything else. But UTSA Roadrunners, man. Shout out to the Roadrunners, man. I had to look that up. I didn't know where they was at. And then the Coastal Carolina, 7-1. It's going to be tough. But they're probably going to make it to a good bowl game, to say the least. So, what do I think, man? I think that, man, it's going to be a very interesting playoff, to say the least, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what the committee has to say. It seemed like I don't think that a one-loss team should leapfrog like a Wake Forest or should leapfrog like Cincinnati or anything like that because they play in a power conference. I think that Notre Dame should be deemed for being an independent and not playing these big schools because that schedule, I haven't seen a schedule. Because you may say, Lucky, what about, I haven't seen a schedule. So before you judge me, right, let me tell you this. That's what I meant to say. I think that it's a pretty good schedule. SMU, you know what I'm saying, them Wolfpack, that's not really a surprise, except for the UTSA Roadrunners. Never seen them in my life. The Michigan and Michigan State. Jim Harbaugh done got the boys going good. But Michigan State's a little bit better. So, man, I love this time of the year because now it's not the same four teams going to the playoffs. Clemson, Alabama, Notre Dame, and whoever else that's going to play. It's going to be a variety. I love Cincinnati being from they're not a mid-major, but a non-Power 5 conference. I love the fact that the Georgia Bulldogs, man, got something to prove, and they may win it. Listen, I said it on the video. I said that Georgia wasn't going to win the East. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes, guys. So I am allowed to make mistakes. You are allowed to make mistakes too, but here's the thing. This is going to be a great college football ending. So here's what I need you to do, because I don't want to talk to you all day long. You got stuff to do. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If you made it this far, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all three. Like you Murray back with another college football update. Yes. My Gamecocks ain't on there. We probably ain't going to be up there for a few years. But look, man, you can't hate on these teams, man. You can't hate on the strong survive. So we're going to see if Oklahoma can stay undefeated. We're going to see if Cincinnati can stay undefeated. We're going to see if Georgia the real deal when they play Alabama in the SEC championship, because I don't see them slipping up at all. If they put the smack down on Alabama, they will be the team to beat in the college playoffs. But you let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But like always, it's the next time, people.